today I shall teach you about the chapter that is binomial theorem. Okay, let me first tell you what is this chapter is about. Okay, see the name binomial theorem. See the binomial theorem, or it may be also called as binomial expansion. Okay, it is used in the binomial expression. Okay, now see what do you mean by binomial expression. Binomial expression means any algebraic expression containing two terms. See the name is binomial. Bi, okay, bi means two. So any algebraic expression containing two terms is called binomial expression. For example, we can say a plus b. Okay, we can say 2y minus 1. Okay, see the two terms is there. Okay, only the two terms are there. Okay, see suppose 2b minus 3a. Okay, so this type of expression, okay, which contain only two terms, we call it as binomial expression. Okay, and binomial theorem we use to expand this type of binomial expression. Okay, and if see any algebraic expression containing more than two terms called as multinomial expression. Okay, means more than two terms. Suppose ab plus bc plus ca. See, this type of algebraic expressions are called multinomial expressions which contain more than two terms. And see, these type of algebraic expressions we call it as binomial expression which contain only two terms. Okay, so on solving the expansion of multinomial expression, we have to use the multinomial theorem, and to solve the expansion of binomial expression, we have to use the binomial theorem. Okay, so later on we will deal with the multinomial theorem. We will learn about the multinomial theorem, but first we have to learn the binomial theorem. And binomial theorem is used in these type of expressions, binomial expression. These type of expressions, binomial expressions means only contain any algebraic expression containing only two terms. Okay, so this is what the chapter is about. Okay, now see, on starting of any chapter you should know the need of the chapter. Okay, you should know the need of the chapter, the application of the chapter. Okay, why do we need this chapter, why do we learn this chapter? Okay, what is the need? You should know the need of the chapter when you start to learn any new chapter. Okay, and how to apply that I will tell you later on. But first you see, suppose see a plus b, this is one type of binomial expression. Now see, if I tell to expand this a plus b whole square, then you can easily expand this as a square plus b square plus 2ab by this formula. If I will tell you to expand this a plus b whole cube, then also you can easily expand, that is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. So we can expand very easily in this way if here it is given whole square or whole cube. But you see, if here is given a plus b whole 5, then you see, then it is very difficult for us to expand this without using this binomial theorem. Okay, so this is where you need this binomial theorem chapter. Okay, in this type of cases we have to use the binomial theorem. Suppose you have to expand 2x minus 3y whole square. Now see, you can easily expand by this a minus b whole square formula. But if you have to expand 2x minus 3y whole to the power 8, in this case you see, in this case you cannot expand by without using its binomial theorem. So this is where you need this binomial theorem concept. Okay, this is where you need the concepts of this binomial theorem, this chapter. So this is the need of this chapter. Okay, this is where you need this binomial theorem. So I think you have understood that this binomial theorem chapter is very important. Not only important, it is also helpful chapter. Okay, otherwise you cannot expand this type of expression. Okay, so let's have a start. Now see how to expand this type of expression, okay, by using this binomial theorem. Obviously there are some formulas. Okay, but before going to the formula, I would like to tell you that here the index is only positive. Okay, the index, the exponent only will deal with only the positive index. Okay, because for negative index and for any fractional any index, okay, there will be some other formulas of this binomial theorem. Okay, but now we will be dealing with only the positive index. Okay, so let's start with the formulas. Okay, let's see. The first formula is x plus a whole to the power n. If you have to expand this term, then see, I have written already summation r equals to 0 ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r. Okay, in this way you have to expand this term. Okay, see here you have to follow this format here. This is the formula, this format here you have to follow ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r. You have to sum up all this type of terms, and you see r will be here only 0 1 2 3 4 dot 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 n. Okay, see r will be 0 1 2 dot 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 up to n. Okay, see summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r. This is the expansion of x plus a whole to the power n. Okay, see this is the format. You have to write the same format, okay, with r equals to 0 1 2 3 dot 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 n, and these are you have to sum up all these terms. Okay, see the second formula is x minus a whole to the power n. This is the same as x plus a whole to the power n, only the sign is negative. Okay, here is plus and here is given minus. So the whole format will be same, only here minus 1 will be added, that is minus 1 whole to the power r. Okay, ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r, the same as x plus a whole to the power n. And see here only, since here is written x minus a, so minus 1 whole to the power 1 you have to multiply this. Okay, see the same format you have to follow, the same as x plus a whole to the power n. This is the same expansion with r equals to 0 1 2 dot dot n. But here the difference is, see, the first one is positive, then negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay, in this way you have to expand this. See, x plus a whole to the power n means summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r with r equals to 0 1 2 3 4 dot dot n. Okay, here you have to write in the additive form. You have to sum all the terms. Here see, only the sign is alternating. See, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. This will be continuing. Okay, so now see, in this way you have to learn these two formulas. There are many more formulas I will be coming. See, in both the cases the formula is same, but here all the sign are positive, and here see x, since this x minus a, so you have to write first positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. This will continue. Okay, and r will be equals to 0 1 2 3 4 dot 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 n. Okay, now see the third one is 1 plus x whole to the power n. Okay, now see 1 plus x whole to the power n, you can easily tell that if you take 1 as a and x as a, then we will get, see, this nc0 x to the power n plus nc1 x to the power n minus 1 by this formula. See, these are the these formulas are come from, this formula is coming from these two formulas that you have learned. Okay, so if you take 1 as a and x as x, then see this will come here, that is, see, nc0 x to the power n plus nc1 x to the power n minus 1. Okay, because 1 to the power r always 1. Okay, so now see, we can write it as summation ncr x to the power n minus r. Okay, but we cannot use this, we cannot learn this. Why? Because this expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power n, this will give the descending powers of x. Okay, this is the expansion of 1 plus x to the power n in descending powers of x. Okay, but we need the ascending powers of x. Okay, so to get the ascending powers of x, we cannot use this. Okay, you cannot take a as 1 and x as a. Okay, this will give the descending powers. So we should done the expansion in ascending powers of x. To get the expansion in ascending powers of x, what can we do? see, we can get the ascending powers of x if we exchange these two, means if we take 1 as x and x as a. See, if we take 1 as x and x as a, then we will get this type of expansion, which will give the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power n in ascending powers of x. Okay, so this is the correct form. See, nc0 plus nc1x is here I have written the short form summation ncr x to the power r, because 1 to the power n minus r obviously 1. So summation ncr x to the power r, this is the formula, this is the format. Okay, with r equals to 0 1 2 3 4 dot 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 n. See, okay, nc0 plus nc1 x plus nc2 x square dot dot ncn x to the power n. So this is the main format with r equals to 0 1 2 3 4. Similarly for the negative one also, you see, same as the second one. In the second case we have see these two are same, x plus a whole to the power n and x minus a whole to the power n. The expansion for both the cases, both are same, only see here all the signs are positive and here the signs will be alternating, positive negative positive negative positive negative. Okay, see, in this case also you see 1 minus x whole to the power n summation minus 1 to the power r. See here minus x, so minus 1 to the power r ncr x to the power r. Okay, the same formula, the same expansion, the same format, only the sign will be alternating, positive negative positive negative positive negative. Okay, so this will be going on. Now see, these four basic formulas you have to learn in this binomial theorem. Okay, there are many other formulas, okay, but the other formulas will be very easy to learn if you learn these four basic formulas. Okay, please learn these basic formulas very properly. If you learn these four formulas very properly, then there will be no difficulty in learning the other formulas also. Okay, these are four main basic formulas, so learn these four properly. If you can learn these four formulas properly, then the other formulas will be also very easy for you in learning. Okay, now see, I am again repeating. See, x plus a whole to the power n means summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r with r equals to 0 1 2 3 dot 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 n. Okay, x minus a whole to the power n means summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r, the same. Okay, the same as x plus a whole to the power n, only in this case the signs will be alternating, positive negative positive negative positive negative. Okay, see, the third one you see 1 plus x whole to the power n. We cannot take it as this, we can't take it as x as a and 1 as a. Why? Because if we take x as x and 1 as a, then we'll get the expansion in the descending powers of x, but we need the expansion in the ascending powers, obviously in the ascending powers of x. So for that we have to take here x as 1 and a as x, then we will get summation ncr x to the power r. Okay, ncr x to the power r with r equals to 0 1 2 3 dot 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 n. Okay, and see the next step you see 1 minus x whole to the power n. Here also the same format. Okay, only the signs will be alternating, positive negative positive negative. Okay, both are the same. Okay, see, these two are same and these two are also same, only the signs will be alternative. Here all the terms will be in the positive and here positive negative positive negative. Here also same. So you see nc0 plus nc1x plus nc2x square ncr x to the power r, the summation with r equals to 0 1 2 3 4, all the positive, and here positive negative positive negative positive negative. In this way you have to learn these four basic formulas. Okay, if you can learn these four basic formulas, then any other formula in this chapter you can easily learn. Okay, but first you have to learn these four formulas very properly. See, there are other two important formulas you see, that is x plus a whole to the power n plus x minus a whole to the power n. See, in the previous formula we have learned x plus a whole to the power n, and here we are learning x plus a whole to the power n plus x minus a whole to the power n. Both are together. Okay, the first and second are together. Then the expansion will be, you see, in this way 2. You have to take 2 common, and then see the format will be same. You have to take 2 common and the format will be same. Summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r with r equals to 0 2 4 6 8, all the even numbers. And see, if the sign is negative, see, x plus a whole to the power n minus x minus a whole to the power n, the format in this case also the format will be same, summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r with r equals to all the odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 dot dot. Okay, and here obviously 2 common. So I think you have understood. You see, x plus a whole to the power n plus x minus a whole to the power n will be 2, then 2 into summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r, same as the first formula, with r equals to all the even numbers. And if the sign is negative here, then obviously 2 is here, then 2 into summation ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r, the first formula that we have learned, with r equals to 1, 3, 5, all the odd numbers if the sign is negative, and here r will be all the even numbers if the sign is positive. Okay, so these are the two formulas. Now see about the number of terms. You see here, if n is odd, see in this case if n is odd, then x plus a whole to the power n plus x minus a whole to the power n, and x plus a whole to the power n minus, okay, see, plus or minus, okay, I'm written in this way so that you can easily learn. If n is odd, then x plus a whole to the power n plus minus x minus a whole to the power n, both have same number of terms. The number of terms will be n plus 1 by 2 if n is odd. But if n is even, you see, if n is even, then x plus a whole to the power n plus x minus a whole to the power n equals to the number of terms will be n by 2 plus 1 terms. If n is even, then n by 2 plus 1 terms in if the sign is positive here, and if the sign is negative and the n is even, then the number of terms will be n by 2. So all these concepts you have to keep in mind, you have to learn very properly. Okay, and you see under information, you see x plus a whole to the power n always contain n plus 1 terms. Okay, so let's start to solve some sums, then the concepts will be more clear to you. So let's start. Now see, the first question is given, you have to expand this. You see, x square plus 2a whole to the power 5. Okay, you have to expand this by using the binomial theorem. Now see, if we take x square as x and 2a as a, then we all know that x plus a whole to the power n means summation ncr, see, ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r with r equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 and up to n. Okay, so here what is given here, n is see 5 and r will be 0, 1, 2, 3 and up to 5. Okay, so let's expand. See, n is 5, ncr x to the power, here x is x square, so x to the power n minus r, that is 4, and a to the power, a means 2a, a to the power r means here 0. We have to follow this format with r equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 5. Okay, then see 5c1 x square. Now see, here 5 minus 0 is 5, so here will be 5, and see 5c1 x square whole to the power 4, then 2a whole to the power 1 plus ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r plus ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r plus ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r. See students, this is how to apply this. See here x plus a whole to the power n is given, so you all know that ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r with r equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 summation. Okay, so now see, in this we have to expand this, ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r, ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r, the same format with r equals to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then after solving, you have to solve this, we will get your answer. After solving, we will get x to the power 10 plus 10 x to the power 8 a plus 40 x to the power 6 a square plus 80 x to the power 4 x a cube plus 80 x square a to the power 4 plus 32 a to the power 5. After solving, you will get your answer. Okay, whatever may be the calculation, you have to calculate by your own. Okay, you will get this. Okay, but this is the first step is you have to apply the expansion formula that you have learned in this chapter. Okay, now see, the next one is given. You have to expand 1 plus x square whole cube. Okay, now see, in the formula list we have learned what we have learned: 1 plus x whole to the power n. Okay, 1 plus x whole to the power n. So but see here, 1 plus x square is given, so we have to take this x plus x square as only one term. Okay, so we can write like this, that let y equals to x plus x square. See, we have to expand in this way. We have to take it, because in the formula list we have learned the format 1 plus x whole to the power n, but see here it is given 1 plus x square, so we have to take this whole term, this whole x plus x square, as only one term. Okay, so let us take y equals to x plus x square. So in this way you have to expand this. See, 1 plus y whole cube. Okay, now see, 1 plus x whole to the power n means NCR x to the power r. So you have to follow that format and you have to add it up in this way. Now see, 1 plus 3 x plus x square, you can easily multiply this, and see here x plus x square whole square is given, so you can easily expand the whole square formula by using whole square formula, and you can multiply. But see here cube is given. Yes, I know that a plus b cube formula, you know, you can easily expand by using that a plus b whole cube formula. But see, I have used here this binomial theorem. Okay, I have used here binomial expansion. Okay, I have not used the a plus b whole cube formula. Let's see, this format is came x plus x square, that is x plus a whole cube NCR x to the power n minus r, where r will be 0 1 2 3. See, I have written here, and see the answer is came in this way. And after that you have to only calculate. Okay, calculation is up to yours. Okay, but for in the first one or two steps you have to apply the formula. So in this way you have to solve this. First you have to take it as whole, because in the formula list you cannot relate this. You have learned in the formula list 1 plus x whole to the power n. So you have to take this whole x plus x square as one term. So if you take one term, then we will get this. You can easily expand this term. You can expand this term also by using the a plus b whole cube formula, but I have used here binomial expansion, and I have got this, and see the result is this. See, one more interesting sum. See, 99 whole to the power 5. If you have to expand this 99 whole to the power 5, then you can easily solve this by using the binomial expansion. Why? You see, you can write it as 100 minus 1 whole to the power n. Okay, means whole to the power 5. So we can write it as, see, we have learned in the formula list, see, 1 minus x, but here we cannot use it 1 minus x, so we can use it at x minus a whole to the power n. See, the format is, you see, x minus a whole to the power n. So now see, I have used the format here, that is NCR x to the power n minus r a to the power r, the same format as x plus a whole to the power r, only the sign will be alternative. You see, positive negative, positive negative, positive negative. See, the sign is alternating only. Okay, then after then you have to only calculate all these terms. Okay, only you have to calculate this, but in the first step you have to use the formula. Okay, if you multiply this then you will take more time, but see, by using this binomial expansion we can easily get the answer. You see, in the first step you have to use the formula, that is, if we write it as 100 minus 1 whole to the power 5, then we have to expand in this way, that is x minus a whole to the power n, this format NCR x to the power n minus r a to the power r. The signs will be alternative here, positive negative, plus minus. Then you see the calculation, then you have to do the calculation. See, I have done the calculation here, and the answers came this. Okay, in this way you can expand any type of sum. Okay, suppose you have to expand 10.1 whole to the power 3. So in this case we can write this 10.1 as 10 plus 0.1 whole to the power 3. See, then we can expand this as it as x plus a whole to the power n, that is NCR x to the power n minus r a to the power r. See how the expansion became easy? No. So I think you have understood the application of this chapter, the need of this chapter, the importance of this chapter. In type of any expansion, you can use this binomial theorem and expand easily, okay, if you know the formula. But only you have to first you have to learn the first basic 4 formulas, so then you can expand very easily any type of expansion. Okay, see these first 4 formulas you have to learn very properly. Okay, and in the next video there will be more sums based on this binomial theorem, means more concepts based on this binomial theorem chapter. Okay, the general term, the coefficient, okay, all the concept I will teach you in the next video. But this is all about the introduction of this binomial theorem, and I think you have got interest in this chapter because this very interesting chapter, very helpful chapter. Okay, you can easily expand any expression by using this binomial theorem chapter. Okay, so first you go through this part, the first part of this video, you learn these first four basic formulas. Okay, then you can easily solve any type of expansion, and the more concepts that is included in this chapter I will teach you in the next video. Okay, so today up to this.